Hey everyone, today I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about why I am still choosing to do the faster rate of fat loss lifestyle, and also to answer some frequently asked questions that I get either in my Instagram DM or my Facebook private message or even through my emails about faster rate of fat loss. And so if you're catching the replay, thank you so much for watching. My name is Lindsay Holsey. I'm the creator of Fast Track to Fit. I am also a certified faster rate of fat loss coach and a nurse, which is why I'm so passionate about helping women become the best versions of themselves by fueling their bodies with whole food nutrition, ditching the quick fix mindset, and jumping into a long-term lifestyle. So I wanted to go ahead and just give you guys a little bit of background about why I am still choosing to do the faster rate of fat loss. So before I started faster rate of fat loss, I myself was a huge skeptic. I had tried everything actually on the market, I feel like. So I had tried Plyo, Beachbody, Insanity, P90X, any type of online program, BBG, Tone It Up, and all of those things. And while I still enjoy following those programs as far as, seeing what they're doing, and really they have such a great community, none of those programs were working for me. So when the faster rate of fat loss was brought to my attention by one of my really good friends, it actually took myself a while to jump in and drink the Kool-Aid, because I had been told, and just like you've heard our entire lives, that you need to be eating every 2 hours, you need to eat breakfast as soon as you wake up, or else you're going to slow down your metabolism. So how in the world can I lose weight, lose fat by carb cycling, by eating carbs and higher carbs on some days, and then also by doing fasting and not eating? Isn't that going to slow up my metabolism? And the answer is no, because again, this is the only program that I've ever done that I've been able to stick to, that I'm going to continue to stick to and make it a lifestyle for the long term. And so that is why I have actually stuck with the faster way, and that's why I've really developed all of my programs around a similar structure of the faster way, because it works and it decreases your, your fatigue on your adrenals and your hormones, and it creates that hormone balance so that you're able to burn fat and lose weight and give your body the nutrients and the macronutrients that it needs to have a sustainable lifestyle. And so that's a little bit of the background about why I'm continuing to live the faster rate of fat loss lifestyle. And so as far as frequently asked questions, so I wanted to come on here and just formally address any questions that people have about the faster rate of fat loss. So if you're watching, you can go ahead and post some questions that you might have below, and I'll answer them while I am on the live video. But I do have a FAQ page on my website that I will also go ahead and link below, so that you can kind of be directed towards any questions that I have seen a lot of, and I've just put them on my website. But one of the biggest questions that I get is, what do I get with my investment in the faster rate of fat loss? So you might see me kind of looking to the side, just because I have all of my questions that I get from people written down so that I can address them and, get everything out there cleared. And so when you sign up for the faster rate of fat loss, you're going to get a 6-week program that fits into your busy lifestyle. And so the actual, from kickoff day 1 to the end is 6 weeks, but we actually have a prep week the week before kickoff. And so essentially you get 7 weeks with your investment in the faster rate of fat loss. You will also get a comprehensive program guide that's going to give you resources to help you thrive and give you a program overview, and also video interviews, and show you how to get set up for success. So you get an entire week to get set up for success. Again, you're going to get the prep week with the trainings. You're also going to receive weekly workouts, which can be completed in the gym or at home. One of the main questions that I get asked is, do I have to do these in the gym, or am I only able to do them at home? And the great thing is that you can choose between at home, at the gym, or a beginner workout. And if you wanted to switch it up, like let's say today you wanted to do it in the gym, but tomorrow you can't make it to the gym, so you wanted to do it at home, you can switch back and forth between each of those types of workouts. You get full access to all of those. You also are going to get daily accountability and a supportive approach that keeps you accountable and keeps you working towards your goals. And that's one of the reasons why so many women sign up for consecutive rounds, is because they enjoy the camaraderie from other women within the group. And so that's one of the people's absolute favorite things, is the accountability and meeting other women from across the country that are working towards the same goals, that are doing the same workouts, and just being able to support each other. So it's an affordable package option that is among one of the lowest cost options that you can get for a program that's actually going to help you reach your results. And then you will also get the focus, quality, intensity, and commitment from me as your coach. And so one of the things that I do that maybe a little bit differently is I like to keep my groups a little bit smaller so that I can be a lot more focused and a lot more engaged with each one of you to help you reach your results. And so that's just a commitment that you have from me, is that I'm going to be extremely engaged in helping you get to where you want to be in your fitness journey. So that is what you get whenever you invest in the Faster Way to Fat Loss. And so a lot of other questions that I get, one of them is, what is carb cycling? So with the Faster Way to Fat Loss, you do carb cycling and intermittent fasting, and you couple those strategically with your workouts. So carb cycling is a major part of Faster Way to Fat Loss. And carb cycling is an intentional variation of carbs each day. And so in all of my programs, you will base your carb cycle on the workouts that we're going to be doing that day to maximize your fat burn and energy levels. And so the reason that we're going to do the carb cycle is because that long-term restriction of carbs and calories can lower your metabolic rate and negatively affect your hormone levels. And so this is the reason why us as women find ourselves in that plateau, is because we have constantly, and y'all have heard me say this over and over, but you constantly lower your calories because you think that lowering your calories, having that caloric deficit is going to help you reach your goals. And that's just not the case, because your body is meant to survive. And if you drop your calories too much, your body is going to learn to survive on those calories. And then you're just going to have to drop them even more, which is going to lead your body into adrenal fatigue and everything. So over time, again, it's going to cause your body to and your metabolic rate to decrease. So what does carb cycling do, and what does it look like? So carb cycling allows for planned high carb days that's going to increase your thyroid output and help control your hunger. So because you're cycling your carbs with low carb days and then higher carb days, you don't have that deficit of carbs, and you're going to be increasing your energy levels. You're going to be seeing an increase in fat loss and improvements in your overall body composition. And so carb cycling actually improves your insulin levels, helping your body to store less fat. Because if you're constantly eating, you're constantly releasing insulin. Insulin in your body helps inhibit fat loss, and so we want to create a balance of insulin in your body so that there's not a spike that's going to be detrimental to fat loss. And so that's a little bit about carb cycling. Another big question that I get is, what is intermittent fasting? And so intermittent fasting is not a diet, and it does not mean that you don't eat. It is a type of eating schedule. And so your body is either in one of two states. It's either fed or fasted. And so if you want to go to my website and see more about intermittent fasting, you can go and look there. I've done tons of videos on intermittent fasting, so I'm not going to go too deep into that. But intermittent fasting is a major proponent in fat loss. And so again, it doesn't mean that you don't eat. That's another question that I get a lot is, am I able to eat? Yes, you're eating every single day throughout the program, and you are eating a lot throughout the program. So yes, you're going to be eating. You will also be fasting daily. And so we do the 16-8 protocol. There's tons of different protocols that you can follow with the Faster Way to Fat Loss. I found that 16 and 8 works best. So you fast for 16 hours and then you eat for 8 hours. Let's see, things that you can have. Is it okay to have bone broth while I fast? Yes, it's absolutely okay to have bone broth while you fast. It does not break your fast. Other things that I recommend are coffee, teas, lots of water, BCAAs. Those are always really good. Is it okay to participate in this program if I'm breastfeeding? Yes. However, there are some things that you might need to modify. I actually had a lady go through my program this last round whose family has kind of like genetically, it's hard for them to produce breast milk, or it just is really difficult on their body. And so she started to actually see an increase. And so the main thing that you want to focus on is making sure that your baby is getting all of the nutrients that you need, making sure that you follow up with your physician and that they're okay with you starting a new program. And so as long as you're getting enough calories, you should be a-okay. Do I need to purchase any shakes or any supplements for this program? No, you do not have to purchase any supplements or any shakes. This is all about creating a sustainable lifestyle. No pills, no nothing. I do recommend that you take a daily probiotic. We really focus on gut health. And then also, I do like to take BCAAs when I'm fasting and doing my fasted workouts. And then so if you are wanting to know, if I'm already a gym member and I'm doing classes regularly, or if I've been meeting with a personal trainer, can I continue with my current workouts and use your food cycle? So the answer to that is yes, you can. I truly feel like 85% of the success from this program has a lot to do with the nutrition and the carb cycling and intermittent fasting and coupling them with workouts. And so I have had ladies that come through and say, hey, I still want to continue my Orange Theory workouts. How can I work that into your schedule? And I just work one-on-one with them to help get them on that schedule. But one thing that I do have to say is that if your current program or if your current class or what you're currently doing was working for you, would you even be interested in looking at something else? And so that's where I kind of tell my clients to reevaluate and just give it a chance and trust the process, because all of the ladies that have gone through this program have seen significant results. And there are actually hundreds of women who have, maybe even thousands at this point, that have gone through this program and have seen amazing results. You do not need a gym membership to do the faster way to fat loss. Again, there are 3 different types of workouts that you can choose from. It's beginner, at home, and in the gym, and you can flip-flop in between those. And then what equipment do I need for the at-home version? So you are going to need about 5 to 8 pound weights, or a 20 to 25 pound weighted dumbbell. Sometimes we do step up, so it's good to have like a bench available or maybe some stairs. And then do I have to follow a strict meal plan? And so this is one of the biggest questions that I get is, do I get a daily meal plan? And the thing is I provide guidelines for each day throughout the food cycle. The whole point of it is to be flexible dieting and to fit into your lifestyle. And so, for example, on low carb day, I may indicate that your goal is to consume less than 50 grams net carbs. And I'll explain how to calculate your macros, your carbs, fats, and proteins, and also give you a sample meal plan and recipes. However, you are going to have the flexibility to consume the foods that you truly enjoy, and then you'll be able to create that lifestyle when you're no longer, enrolled in the program, or it's something that you'll be able to do forever. Some other questions that I might have is, how do I make it a lifestyle? Because, I get a lot of comments about how I talk about making it a sustainable lifestyle. And so there's a few options. I have several ladies who are on their 3rd and 4th round of the faster way to fat loss, and they really love the accountability. So that's something else that you can add on. Or I also have a VIP membership after you've gone through the faster way to fat loss. And so you get weekly workouts, new workouts. It's on a portal similar to the faster way to fat loss portal. And so you get those workouts every single month. And they're actually broken up by the week. But I'm also going to have ladies come in and do live interviews, naturopathic doctors and specialists talking about endocrine health and things like that. So that's another added bonus that you'll get from being enrolled in that VIP. And so that's another way to make it a lifestyle. But if you sign up for the Faster Way to Fat Loss, you will have access to the portal that you sign up through for forever. So you'll be able to do those workouts consistently. You'll have the program guide and everything as well. When I sign up, will I get the workouts? Yes. As soon as you sign up for the Faster Way to Fat Loss, you are going to get access to the workouts. Right now, we just launched our October portal, and so if you sign up today, you are going to get access to Prep Week and Week 1, and then once we kick off on October 9th, you will get access to the rest of those weeks. And so that really helps to sum up all of my, frequently asked questions. If you have any more questions, I would direct you to my website, and I'll link the FAQ page below so that you can go there to look. Read that, and if you have any other questions, feel free to message me on the side. And again, my next round of the Faster Way to Fat Loss is kicking off on October 9th, and it's already half full. Again, I'm taking smaller groups so that I can be more engaged. A lot of women have, mentioned that they don't enjoy the bigger groups as much because it's not as intimate, and so that's something that I am taking from the feedback, and I am only accepting a small handful of ladies each and every round that I do, and this round is already half full because I have a lot of veterans that are returning. And so if you want to register, I'll go ahead and put that link below. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I hope everyone has a great day. Bye!